Hey buddies, T-Rex here coming to you with another video. And today we have Studio Series Grimlock. That's right. Who's not excited? What's cooler than a T-Rex? A Transformer T-Rex. Yeah! Woo! So let's take a quick look at the box. Here's the front of the picture of the box. Side picture of the box. Pretty cool Grimlock. Back side of the box. Some other ones you can get. Other side of the box, which is pretty darn cool looking. It also comes with, let's just get this out right now, this backdrop set. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of this thing, but you have it if you want it. Okay, but I know what we're all here for, and that is for Grimlock. Alright, this is a little bit weird way of recording, but this is how we had to do it to get Grimlock in the shot. And he's really good looking. I mean, I'll put some pictures of here, some of the older ones. And honestly, I think this is like one of the first ones we should have gotten, because this is pretty darn good. So, let's go over what we've got here with Grimlock. And the funny thing about him in the box is this is down, and for some reason, this piece here is, I mean, I don't even know how they had it. They had it like this in the box, for some reason. And I was really confused, but it goes that way, so I don't know why that was like that. But, you know, it's Hasbro. It's what it is. So we'll take a quick look. Let's get his little spiky back up. Look at the... I will say the detail on this, on Grimlock here is really good. See if we can't get a nice focus there. Take a nice look at that head sculpt. Oh, that's beautiful. There is one thing I do say. Because this is, you know, an Autobot, the eyes should be blue. You know, that's kind of something. You know, Decepticons have red eyes, Autobots have blue eyes. But since this is a Dinobot, I guess they decided to just give it red eyes. I don't know why, but anywho, yes, it's pretty good detail. When you move the legs, the skirt kind of moves around, but that's not too bad. The back skirt here. Now, there's one thing about this piece here, and if you have this Grimlock, you'll notice that this thing just flops around. What I ended up doing was actually putting super glue in the joint area, and then moved it up and down to make it a nice secure point, because without that it would flop around and all that stuff. Okay, it also has these little floppy areas that are nice and soft, and here's a nice look at the back side of Grimlock, and again the detail's really good. Yes, and here's the Hasbro signature you know, bullet holes, the nice little gears they're showing. And on Transformers, I don't really mind it because, you know, it adds a little bit more to the Transformer. But if you look on this side, there's no screw holes at all on either side, which tells me that Hasbro could have made this so there wasn't any holes. Because if this side has it, why not this side, right? It makes no sense to me. But anyways, and also here's a quick look at the instruction manual. It is a little bit bigger than the other ones. And it is very hard to read, so hopefully you're just good at using, you know, just good at figuring out Transformers, or else you're going to have a difficult time. The directions, for me, did not work very well. But you don't want to hear more about this form. Well, let's go over some articulation really quick. The feet move around. It's got nice bend at the knees. The arms can move up like this. And this arm does have a little bit of a articulation this way, but that's due to transformation. You can go up like this, you can twist here. Arms only go about that far because of the shoulder armor. Same thing on this side. And I picked up this Grimlock because this is the best Grimlock we're ever going to get from Hasbro, honestly. And it's really cool. I have to admit, this is a really boss Grimlock. Alright, so let's get on to transformation. He's actually pretty easy to transform if you don't follow the instructions. So I'm going to show you how to do this. It's pretty simple. We're going to start with this arm first, and all you do is a little flip right here. You flip that, it has a little lock into place. Alright, and then you just pull that up. That's the tail done. Okay, that's done. Alright, and next we're going to open the chest here. Yes. We're going to fold that in. We're going to rotate all of that around. Close that up. Yes. And let's see then. Then we're going to rotate his body. Okay, and then from here, we're going to, let me see what I want to do. We want to take the head plate back here. That splits up. Just fold it like that. Pretty simple. And then here, we want to take the legs, and we want to pop them out. Be careful, they're connected up here as well. So just be a little careful with that. So you pop those out, and they're going to swing out, and they lock into place on both sides. And then right here, which I thought was like a sword connection or something, which would have been cool if Grimlock came with a sword, but you just pop these little pegs into this little peg hole right there, like so. On the other side, the same thing, like that. Okay, just fold this down. We'll move the feet out of the way. Now for the feet, they're a little interesting. So you want to click them like that. Let me see if I can remember. So if you look back here, you have this piece here. So you want to actually pull the leg just like that. Just boom. Fold it like this. Alright. I forgot about, okay, so that's Grimlock's transformation foot. I forgot to change his feet back to normal. But yeah, it's not much of a transformation when it comes to the feet. Sorry about that. Yeah, so the feet. Okay. Anyways, then you come over here to the other leg. Alright, I bet there's someone in the comments saying, your legs were transformed right. I admit that. Then you have this really weird head. So what you do here is you're going to pop it like that. You're going to spread out the arms. And then you're going to rock the whole thing backwards. And it's going to kind of slip in here. And then this, get these arms out of the way. And then you see this fist here. You want to slide that right into here. And then you take the whole upper head here. And you're going to peg that. There's two little pegs on both sides. And you just slip that right into place. Let's see if we can't do it. Okay, we'll see if I can do it. Okay, those are in. And then you come back here to this floppy thing, which if you don't glue it in, like I did, it's just going to be like this the whole time, and there's no way to hold it up. So when I fold it up like that, it works, but it still looks pretty bad. So what I do is I take it, and I fold it in here. There's actually, if you look right here, I'll show you. Let's see, right here, there's these little pieces, and those hold it really nicely. So fold this in like so, and then you just fold it in right in there, and that should hold it very nicely. And there we go. And here we are with Grimlock. Yes. So here's the backboard if you want to use it. So you're going to set that up like that. It doesn't really fit in it very well, but these do open up a little bit, so if you want to, you can kind of get Grimlock in there like that, which works. This is the only thing I hate about this. If this had like right here or something had a peg or something, and this would just hook in, that would have been really great. But it doesn't, because you know, Hasbro. Oh, let's see. Give me a sec while I fix this problem here. Okay. There we go. There we go. Alright. So, Grimlock looks really boss, I have to say. Let's take a look at that head detail. Oh, look at that straight on. That looks really good. The teeth are made of soft material. The mouth does have articulation. Opens only that far. It closes like that. It's not the best close and open, but it's pretty close. Again, the horns are made of soft material. Careful that you don't bend them at all, because my glue broke and I had to use super glue to fix it. Nice spinal look here. I wish it was on the other side too. That would have made it look really good. Hands articulate so those can move, and those are really nice and tight. The legs there's not really much articulation you can do with the legs in this position. And the tail is probably the worst of it. The tail inaccuracy could be a little bit longer. And this whole mace thing looks kind of weird to me way back here. But it doesn't look too bad. Out of all the Grimlocks that Hasbro's made, this is the best looking Grimlock. The detail is really good. It does have screen accurate Grimlock look to it, especially the head. The head looks amazing. I love this head. I love the head sculpt. It's beautiful. There's not much more I can say about the sculpt. The sculpt is like a 10 out of 10. It looks beautiful. And the plastic feels really good, too. Doesn't feel too bad. I wish the teeth were made of a little bit harder material. This like a little bit harder plastic. But, yeah, that's not too bad. Also, right here, it does have a little bit of a turn to it, but not much. And back here, you can turn the tail a little bit, but that would mess up this piece back here. And also, I don't like these shiny metal pins right here. Those are kind of too shiny annoyingness. But all in all, it's a really good looking Grimlock. Really good. And we've got some... I've got one other Transformer to compare him with, and this is Megatron from Beast Wars. His name's Claw in my gameplay, because I already have a Megatron, a different Megatron. But yeah, this is a smaller... He's definitely way smaller than Grimlock here. Claw used to be my biggest, but now Grimlock definitely has overshadowed him in size comparison. Yes. But if you look at, Claw here, everything's really nice and covered up. He looks pretty nice. Let's go over kind of what he looks like. He doesn't look too bad. I'm not saying that Grimlock looks amazing, but I will say from the head to here, from here on, looks pretty good. Down here is probably the messiest, but I can tolerate this. This is a pretty boss-looking Grimlock. And I didn't pick up this Grimlock till I saw a review myself, because that's how I'm very hesitant when it comes to Hasbro toys. Because, I want to make sure I'm getting a good product. And Grimlock is a good one. So if you're interested, pick this guy up. Let's go over his ultimate size here. So from head to, let's see, height-wise, about 8 inches if you count the horns, 7.5 roughly, and from tail to head is roughly 14 inches. And we've got some other size comparisons here. We have this Legacy Collection Tyrannosaur, which is awesome. This is not comparing details or anything, because you can't compete with Mattel. But this is just kind of looking at size, width and stuff. See, if Grimlock's tail was the T-Rex tail, a little bit longer, because if you attach to this, they're not too long, but if it was more tail-like, that would be better. Now we'll compare it to my Spinosaur. Because how can you have a T-Rex video without a Spinosaurus? So let's just get Spino standing here, and definitely the Spinosaurus is bigger, which makes perfect sense. But that's a nice look there. Okay. And I've got one more we can compare him to. I've got the Last Night Megatron here. He's in his jet mode, but we can compare him really quick. Alright. Lengthwise, the two are actually, I'm going to say, the same length. I mean, what do you guys think? I know it's kind of hard for me to get them both in the same shot here, but, maybe I go like this. And there. What? Well, take my word for it, they're pretty much the same exact length. But, and actually with, Megatron's wings, a little bit longer than Grimlock, but, yeah. Not bad, not bad. This is a pretty good Megatron, by the way. Though I do plan to get the Legacy Megatron. Replace it, because the Studio Series Megatron. Got confused which toy company I was talking about. Anyways, hope you enjoyed my nice backdrop. Yes. Yeah, again, a really good Grimlock. I mean, there are a few little things I don't like this piece here looks kind of weird. This looks kind of weird. I mean, if this was covered up, had flaps, you look on Claw here, he has these little flaps here. He could have just been like this, but they added little flaps to cover that up. And if they added little flaps, that could cover this up, that would make this look amazing. I think when it comes to Dinobots, Hasbro doesn't really know what to do with their Dino modes, really. I mean, this was also made by Hasbro, but this is back in the day when they were amazing. And I'm not bashing on Hasbro. I like some of their products. I love their Transformers. Transformers did have a little hiccup in the past, and they got really bad, but they did come back. I mean, not as good as they once were, but some of them are really good. Some of them aren't, but some of them are. And I like Hasbro's toys. I like the Transformers, so this is a good Grimlock. I love this Grimlock. He'll fit perfectly in my fantasy world that I've got, and yeah, he's amazing. I mean, I love this Grimlock. I mean, this Grimlock makes me smile. He just looks so amazing. He looks great, and there's not much more I can say about detail-wise, Transformation's easy, very easy, and yeah. And I love that. I love that when they're easy to transform and they're great. Okay, enough of me talking. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to pick Grimlock up, he's at Target. He might be at Walmart too. But yeah, so if you're interested, go ahead. He is a little bit expensive. I will say he cost me $50, which I think is too high a price. Though I'm trying to defend Hasbro by saying there's 2 in 1 here because it has the Dino mode and then it has the robot mode. So, but at the same time, 50 is kind of expensive. I would maybe drop it to 40, but maybe because of the backboard here they add another $10 or something. But yeah. So I would probably suggest waiting for the price to drop, or taking your yeah. So if you have the money, get it. 50 really cut a hole in my pocket. So yes. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Stoked to get this Grimlock. Really good Grimlock. And also I'm going to put 2 pictures up here comparing some of the older Grimlocks that they made to show you that this one's awesome. And I did have one of these Grimlocks, but I ended up selling it because I was going to get this brand new one. So unfortunately I don't have that to compare it to. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye everybody.